Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we will talk about the priceless gift from God. What's the most expensive gift you've ever received? Maybe the first thing that comes to mind is an engagement ring or your wedding band. Maybe it was an inheritance. Maybe a car or an all-expense paid vacation. Okay, let me rephrase the question because that's not what I was really referring to, the value of the object, though that's part of the gift. What's the most expensive gift you've ever received that in the end cost you something? Now that's a different question and for sure a different answer, isn't it? Well, Jesus' gift of salvation is a free gift, and I'm convinced it's the most expensive free gift you will ever receive. Don't believe me? Listen to what Jesus said in John chapter 21, beginning verse 18. Truly, truly, I say to you, when you were young, you used to dress yourself and walk wherever you wanted. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hands, and another will dress you and carry you where you do not want to go. This he said to show by what kind of death he was to glorify God. And after saying this, he said to him, "Follow me." After Jesus and Peter had an intimate and challenging conversation about Peter's love for him, Jesus gives a sober declaration about Peter's future. Jesus says, "Truly, truly." This meant this is certain. This isn't a guess, this is fact. So what's the fact? When Peter was young, he was independent. He could dress himself, feed himself. He could care for himself. But when he is old, in other words, in the future, his hands will stretch out and will carry you where you do not want to go. What on earth does that mean? Well, John doesn't leave us guessing. He says to show by what kind of death he was to glorify God. Peter's gift of salvation and mission was a free gift. The Bible is clear that peace with God cannot be bought or earned. It comes by grace through faith. And this gift comes at a price to one's life. Now it's true, the price varies, but the willingness to pay it is required. Jesus says, "And whoever does not take his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it." This is the reality of our salvation. It's a wonderful gift that we cannot buy. And when we receive it, it puts us on a life of purpose and calling. So how much will this gift cost us? We never know. But like the rich young ruler, we must be willing to give it all for this incredible gift. And don't miss what John wrote about this death. It was to glorify God. Yes, Peter's death of crucifixion would happen. And it would happen not by chance. Nothing outside of God's plan or out of his control. It happened intentionally. Why? For God's glory. Have you considered the priceless gift Jesus has given you and offered you? Peace with God and eternity with Jesus is unlike any gift in this world. It's priceless. Jesus has said, "Follow me. Trust me. No matter where I call, it's worth it. No matter what the price, it pales in comparison to the gift you'll receive." So friend, believe it. Let's live it. Why? Because Jesus is worth it all.